Okay, let's move on towards Scars versus AXIZ now. We're gonna be able to see Budio coming out as Hunter. First two bands, well, the four bands we're gonna have is the Patient, Antiquarian Seer, and of course the Aeroplanist. It's gonna be followed by the first two picks, Puppeteer, and honestly, Puppeteer and Wilding isn't the worst. These two are pretty good, especially against Ivy. But it also works really well against Opera Singer too. You did get the Magician. I feel like the Magician out is to counter Opera Singer. Well, Ivy. But then, like, for Budio, we are, like, I guess for Scars, for Scars' team, they're mainly focused on Opera, even though Ivy is way better. But I guess it does kind of make sense that you want to chase after, you know, the Puppeteer and get the fast 4 hits down, especially when she has no items. He has no items left on his hands, but it's a little bit of a tough situation here, especially for, you know, Scars' Hunter side. We're going to be seeing an area selection mode here. It's going to be Lakeside Village, the map that's being chosen. We do have Coordinator spawning in Big Boat. Meanwhile, it's going to also be Wilding spawning by Big Rock there as well. Tuna, Puppeteer spawning in Shack, and you're going to be able to see the Magician here at the big windmill here as well. Budio is going to be spawning in Cornfields. Cornfield might be a little bit too hard to play around, is what I feel, because I just don't like the obstructive vision in Cornfields. But for Tuna here, most likely would be able to at least loop around Shack twice before he actually activates his first Lewis mode. That's what I would say, just because of the fact that, you know, if you just avoid the unnecessary mini fences, then for Opera Singer, there's nothing she can do except to force herself out from Shadow form by using a basic attack and then go back into her Shadow form, which in a nutshell is basically good for you. And of course, for, you know, the Puppeteer, he gains an 8% movement speed boost, if I'm not wrong, during Lewis mode as well. So for Opera Singer here, it really depends. We really have to see how it goes here. Okay then, persona wise for Opera Singer, it's going to be Confined Space, Trump card, followed up by a Blink. We're going to run no detention here from the Hunter side. And from the Survivor side, it's going to be a triple window speed boost here alongside with one Tightener on the Wildling. Okay, brilliant stuff. No, the thing is, right, I guess it does kind of make sense if you want a fast pallet breaking, but no detention, eh? No detention, eh? We're going to be looking for, who's this? We're going to be looking for Tuna first and foremost. We definitely will be able to catch up right here, but okay, Puppeteer first chase. This is going to be very interesting to see. Finally, Puppeteer against Opera Singer, who's going to be coming out on top for our Puppeteer right here as well. We are kind of just waiting around Tuna. We're going to be able to get a teleportation back, but with a teleportation back right here, we still haven't forced our Puppeteer to go in towards Lewis mode just yet. We did get the vault over there, but we missed the dash. Budio a little bit unfortunate right there. But for Tuna right now, he's basically just running around for free. Hasn't used a single item just yet. Compared this to Perfumer, compared this to Magician, the first item would have already been used. But okay, finally, first Lewis mode. I would more or less suggest you hit. I would more or less always suggest Opera Singers to hit. Because, like, 8 seconds is too much time. It's like saying, okay, you have 20, it's like saying, imagine Seer back, imagine like 3 owls, 3 8 seconds owls. This is basically what Lewis is right now. You're not hitting Lewis. Why? He has 3 8-second owls. But that's going to be a blink open there, followed up by, you know, but what can we do in this situation? I feel like hitting would have been a better option here because we lost so much time with just not hitting. Preferably speaking there, I would more or less recommend Hunters to just hit him, just so you can get your max presence fast. But we see here as well, right? Trump Detention followed up by Nostalgic Wish, Rage alongside with Berserk. We do have Deer Hunt as well alongside with Confined Space for Budio's Persona trait. Magician's also hiding, so Nyan here did manage to pop up the Cypher mission, but he also wants to make sure that he hides a little bit so he can go in for the rescue. It's Wanted Order. Oh no, that's Cordy, sorry, that's Cordy. I thought Magician was near this area, sorry. Cordy did manage to get the hit right there, but it doesn't really matter. She does have a gun. It's a no Tightener as well. That's gonna be the gun coming out. But do we want to go after Cordy here instead then? Because for You see, the only issue here for Tuna is this is gonna like rescuing him is kind of saying you can rescue without Tie Turner, because now for Tuna right now he can immediately use his puppet form. Puppet form, very nice puppet form right here. It's basically a Tie Turner containment right here. This is basically a Tie Turner containment, which is why I say okay, maybe for Opera Singer, you don't chase Puppeteer. Maybe for Opera Singer you don't chase Puppeteer, which is why Ivy probably would have been a better case scenario. But even with Ivy can tank 3 hits, so you can tank 3 hits with Ivy. So there's also that too, I feel. But then like on Ivy's point of view though, if you manage to fear, it's kind of like a seer. Doesn't really matter on that side though. If you manage to fear, it's kind of like a seer. But I guess for the survivor side, the moment they get leech and a teleportation comes out, you can use puppet form immunity to get out, so then you'll have around like 15 stacks instead of 20 stacks, so you can't get double feared. That's my personal recommendation anyways. But Wildling here is going to be able to get the rescue. We're leaving. Budio here is trying to do as much as possible, but we are leaving. Meanwhile, on the other side, Nyan here is going to be able to get a normal hit down on towards the coordinator. Going to be 4.5 Cypher Machine done. But you see, the thing is, right, Magician has wanted order, it doesn't matter. Can we get wanted order on? No, we didn't. Unfortunate. I feel like we lost a 33% gamble there. If we can get the wanted order on Puppeteer, it would have been way better. But for Wildling right now, he's going to be riding the board coming in. Seems like Budio wants to go out for a map control scenario as much as possible. But there's currently no one nearby at all. So Budio didn't manage to find Wildling here. It seems like we are going to go towards Big Bull. But Cypher Machine are quite spread apart right here as well. We do know where Dungeon is. And this might be a tad bit scary. We're going to be able to see the survivors nearby here. So we do see where a Magician is. But even with Magician here on mine, that's going to be a very beautiful wand. Jump down there immediately. And Atto, that's a hit. But that hit is not going to matter because the other two are still decoding the Cypher Machine. We're going to be able to get teleportation out there immediately as well. Coordinator defaults from the window, getting window speed boost. Meanwhile, Wildling does have board ready in the next 4 seconds. Wildling can still rescue. It doesn't really matter on this case scenario. There goes down Coordinator. Coordinator with no items is going to be the best case scenario from the survivors right now. Well, not from the survivors, from the hunters right now. But we don't have teleport, and the Cypher Machine is going to be primed, which means even if you do get Cordy down here immediately, Wildling can still kind of get towards the other exit gate if he gets on board on time. We do have wanted order on Wildling, but Wildling is on board. I feel like we could have saved board for later on. No. I feel like we could have just stay near towards the chair, and then, yeah, I mean, like, Atwo's already at the exit gate. We're going to be able to pop open here immediately as well. Coordinator currently on the run. But with Cordy here, like, Wildling runs slow. That's just the issue. Coordinator's try. Oh, wait, we don't have. Oh, right. We don't have detention. I just remembered. We don't have detention. Wait a second. I forgot. Okay, we. That hit it over the pallet. Wow. Oh, I just remember we don't have detention. So even with us finding Takako right here, it doesn't really matter. We're going to be able to get on board here immediately as well. And that's going to be the first set. Register, teleportation back, looking for Cordy. And it seems like it's going to end up as a 3-man escape here anyways. No detention was the issue. No detention was the issue. I forgot we actually didn't have detention, which is why we popped open there immediately. So let's congratulate the 3-man escape here from AXIZ survivor side. Moving on towards second half. Okay, let's see here. We're going to be able to move on to our second half immediately. It's going to be Kakaka coming out from AXIZ Hunter side. We are going to be able to see Coordinator, and so it's going to be Coordinator and not Cheerleader, Antiquarian first 2 bands, followed up by our Seer. Sorry, Seer. It's by Patient and Wildling. It's going to be Aeroplanist next band as well, followed up by Psycho. Psycho's a really good pick here, especially with the fact that you can whistle for Wildling to rescue again, which is why you don't necessarily need Aeroplanist. It's going to be Acrobat of last band. With Acrobat last band, Survivor's side here, they could potentially choose out Seer if they want to, but I personally would say you could barmaid it. Okay, Lawyer is good as well. Yeah, Lawyer is really good. Lawyer is really, really, really good. Lawyer is like up here right now. Even though he only decodes 15%, but he is still up here. He counters Opera. So this guy counters Opera and Ivy. He basically counters almost all Hunters and Ivy. So like for Lawyer right now, It's actually pretty good. This is actually pretty good team comp. Actually pretty good team comp. Actually pretty good team comp. I was about to say maybe you can run cheerleader just for wildling and patient. So patient, once you're immediate, you get the immediate hook, but then for wildling you probably just have to wait an extra 10 seconds. Kakaka is gonna be able to come out as opera singer right here. Opera singer at the end of the day, it really is just, you know, oh well, we'll see who'll get the better end of the thing. We'll just see who'll get the better end of the thing at the end of the day. So yeah, there's Dash. Yeah, there's Dash. Okay, what do we have here? We're gonna be able to see Mona spawning in Big Boat. Meanwhile, Takoyaki here trying to protect our lawyer. Sor, who is psychologist, is going to be spawning near Big Windmill, and of course we are also going to be able to see a patient in Shack. Opera Singer is going to be spawning a little bit closely towards middle right here. Middle right here, we're most likely going to be moving towards Psychologist or towards the Seer with main body. And then you're going to have the Yeeting here slowly coming in, trying to find where Lawyer is, because Lawyer has to decode anyways at the end of the day. For widening decoding in the middle is fine, but what Yeeting most likely will, what Ivy will do is to put Yeeting on widening and then lock this whole area. So widening has to rotate around anyways. We could potentially speaking teleport towards widening, in which we will force widening on Moodle. This is Moodle. That is the best I can do. I know the nose is a bit weird, but this is Moodle. Does Moodle have ears? He does have ears. That looks like a cat. No, that looks like a pig. That okay, you know what? That actually looks like a pig. Not a boar, but a pig. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. But anyways, you're gonna see the Culture Shake, and then it's going to be instant detention here, followed up by a blink on Opera Singer. Survivor side, we're going to be running triple window speed boost with one Tightener on the wide link. I'm more surprised we didn't decide to run Female Dancer. I feel like Female Dancer wouldn't be a bad choice as well, since Anti-Current got banned. Or even Cheerleader would do as well. Let's see here, we're going to be moving our body straight towards, it seems like we're moving it a little bit closely towards Cycle. But moving in towards Psycho isn't the worst case scenario. We're going to be able to get on towards widening. We decided not to teleport, I guess. I feel like teleporting might have been better right there. But we do see Mona nearby as well. We didn't get the scream. We did get the scream. We're going to be able to get the teleport out here as well. Okay, okay. We need one good Yeetian scream right here. We just scream. It doesn't matter. Just scream. Just scream. Just scream. Just scream out my name. Okay, nice scream. Good one. And that's going to be a normal hit. We most likely will be followed up by a blink soon. We decided not to scream. I'm a bit confused, but okay. What are we doing? The thing is, right, I don't know what Kakaka is doing. Two reasons. Reason number one being the fact that Psycho can just heal you. Psycho won't heal. Psycho won't heal. Psycho won't heal. Psycho will not heal. Psycho needs to make sure that she can actually contain as well, especially with the fact that, like, we kind of also lost where the lawyer is. So all what lawyer has to do is, no, you can't heal lawyer. I don't think, oh wait, we have to heal lawyer. Okay, fair enough. We saw where lawyer was. Lawyer max health right here. Lawyer Palaval, good job. Run, run, run. Move those legs of yours. Move those legs of yours like no tomorrow. Run, keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. You put the pallet down, very nicely done. And that's going to be around 1.5 Cypher Machine on. You see, the thing there is, right, early game I was about to say you use Etienne to get the leash off immediately on Lawyer. And then that would be the best case scenario for you as well, right? But then, like, if Akaka decides to leave the leech on towards Lawyer, then that simply just means that he wants to know where Lawyer is. It's as if, like, you know, Ivy actually has a map. That's kind of the whole shebang there with that. It's as if Ivy actually has a map with the other form. Oh, we used Blink there. About that Blink, 3 Cypher Machine decoding progress done, but we don't have Blink no more. We need to get a really good scream off on Lawyer. We need to scream on Lawyer and say, ah, you're annoying. I do. I want to do that. I do that every rank session. Okay, we're going to be able to get the vault over GNK here. We're going to be able to get the lock, but Lawyer is going to be healed in if that's the case. Lawyer is going to be healed in if that's the case. You decide to change targets towards a survivor with 3 hooks. That might be your issue. Okay, we got the scream though, but that still might be your issue. That's going to be a normal hit there. Register doesn't really matter. Windows speed boost here applied on towards the patient, and patient can just hook towards the shack. And still in this case scenario, there is Lawyer fully healed by the wildling. And it's currently 2 minutes and 45 seconds into our game. Kaka not doing such a good job right now. A little bit unfortunate. That's going to be the teleportation in. We didn't get the scream on Wildling there, which is a bit unfortunate. But Mona is still going to be sought after right now. Okay, that's a very nice scream. That's a normal hit. But what matters in this situation is who's decoding right now. There is only who's decoding. There's only one survivor who's decoding, which is the Psycho, because Psycho is on max health. But even with Psycho on max health right here, it's on speed of God fine. We're trying to find areas to heal. We're trying to find people to heal. Wilding is getting rid of the tombstone stair being deployed down by Ivy. You know, I'll call it artifacts instead. I think artifacts just sound better instead of tombstone, because there's nothing that Ivy has that has anything. Ooh, that's a very nice scream. There's nothing that Ivy has that in her lore that basically has to do with graveyards. So yeah, anyways, back to the game we go. That's very nicely done by Kaka, but it doesn't really matter. We've basically finished 4.5 cipher machines by this point. Wiley's going to be able to go in for the rescue right here, and also at the same time, Ivy does definitely have things ready to go. We're stepping in the area right now just so we can get that 100% scream. Got the 100% scream. Now we just have to get out. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, we got after half rescue. That's fine. Wilding currently on the run alongside with Patient hooking away there. Wilding dropping that down, so Wilding goes down here, so then we can go after Patient can't really get the heal there just yet, simply because of the fact that we're a little bit of a conundrum area. We are a little bit of a bad area here, so that's going to be a slow vault in. We are going to be able to get the pickup here on towards and we're gonna heal. Healing, I guess healing is fine here, but then Psycho might be in danger. That is just my small bit of a problem. Healing is fine there, but I don't think healing, well, yeah, you have to, someone has to rescue, but we do see where Patient is. We got the leech on towards Patient. 99 stack on Patient, by the way. Patient needs to try to look for an area to hook. That's gonna be a blink open, and yeah, that might just be the small issue right there as well. Okay, so Lawyer's going to go in for the rescue right now. We're going to be able to teleport back. Okay, it's going to be it's a max chair rescue. It has to be a max chair rescue right here. Cypher Machine can definitely be enough. Bosh, we're looking at where Psycho is right now. At least if we teleport towards Psycho, it doesn't really matter, cause it's 8 seconds until our next thing is ready. 90, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. Okay, that's fine, but we didn't get our phantom form back near towards where Wilding was, though. Ooh, we're healing Wilding right now. Healing Wilding is the best case scenario here. Healing Wilding really is the best case scenario here. Wilding got the full heal. Wilding's going to be able to go in towards the rescue here immediately, because if we do manage to get the rescue, we can at least pop the Cypher Machine up at 94% upstairs. That's going to be Patient, scream on. That's going to be Patient down, and Wilding's still currently on the run for our little psychologist there as well. Going to be able to get the pickup and drop down there. Psycho should be rescued. And the word should is a little bit hard to say, because I don't even know if we can get the rescue right here anymore. The basement is a little bit unfortunate, but we have to do it anyways. But Patient might get eliminated here then, if that's the case, with the amount of things that's going on right now. But for the survivor side, it doesn't really matter right here, because what matters the most is we need to get that Cypher Machine done. We really need to get that Cypher Machine done. We need to get at least one or the two Cypher Machine done. It seems like Lawyer's getting that 85% Cypher Machine done. It's okay. You're a little bit close, a little bit close. As long as it's not a formal elimination, everything's fine. POV me. Well, code by me 2024. For ETing here, we did manage to pop open the Cypher Machine here, thankfully, but I mean, you know, just situation right now. If there was a Doctor on the team, it would have been way better, but you can't just play Doctor, you know. What do we have here? We have two survivors, then we have Mona here on the other side of the map right now. Blink is ready in 24 seconds. Sora, on the other hand, is trying to buy a bit of time. We did manage to get the leech on towards the Psycho there. Psycho most likely is going to start decoding. Psycho is most likely going to start decoding. That's going to be the Lawyer going down there immediately as well. Wildling definitely has to come in to rescue then, if that's the case. Because There is another artifact there for Kaka to teleport towards too. Oh no, we got rid of it. Okay, Takoyaki is getting rid of it. Good. Good job. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. And now we are on board and we are out. So let's congratulate the tie game here for our survivors, and let's move on.